Yo, what's up, lads? It's been a bit. Sorry about that. It's been a bit. I've had a little break. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I've made number one YouTuber mistake, number 50. Like you can't take breaks. My bad. But no. All jokes aside, it's been a while. I've missed yous. I'm working on videos. Don't worry. I haven't forgot about yous. Especially after that lethal video. Fucking mwah. Great success. Loved it. Thank you. Tried a lot harder. Put a lot of effort in that video, so thanks. So why have I been? Sorry. Why have I been on a break? So a lot of things have happened. Uh, and I've got like two themes for this video. That I've been wanting to talk about. And who better to talk about it with than my audience? Because you guys are so brilliant at listening, yeah. Every Monday, but this is on a what I don't know what day it is. I'll be honest. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So, the main topic I want to talk about today is betrayal. Now, you might want to ask why. Now, I shouldn't be talking about it, and I'll get in trouble, maybe. I don't know. I'll laugh about it. Who cares? But, obviously, I've finished stuff recently. I'm in a transitional phase of my life. So, don't worry, I'm gonna be focusing on this again soon. After this Monday, well, first we'll talk about this, I suppose. So soon, I'm going on a little trip. I'm gonna go to London. It'll be fun. I'm planning to record a few things here and there. Maybe make a little vlog. We'll see how that goes. I've got ideas. I've got ideas, but I don't wanna promise too much, and then it comes out I don't have enough footage or something. Because it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to put a bunch of clips together, but it sounds fun to me. So, but yeah, go and have a little fun in London. Go and have a little trip, do some things, have fun. Meet people. That's something special that you might see. But hey, that's not today's topic. But thanks for asking. Oh, you. Mwah. But anyway, that was a bit gay. So basically, you might have noticed that someone's not in an orbit anymore. And I'm not gonna air everything out, but let's just say betrayal happened. Some things happened, and I'm not gonna go into details, but well, let's just say our good friend backstabbed us, and in the lightest terms, we were friends with him. We were good to him. We put our hearts out, and clearly he didn't feel the same, and so he said some not very nice things about us behind our backs, which hurt us obviously. So we instinctively, reacted pretty bad, and we gave it some thought, and we addressed it. It's all over now, Oh well, but that's from my personal experience. Just a bit there. But I was thinking about it, and it's a lot on my chest, and a lot of things I've been thinking about, and I kind of just went, I'd like to discuss this in a form where I can just air out my thoughts, and some people might be able to relate to it, whoever's watching, or hmm. But I think it's weird to go through something like that. Like you can have someone so close to you and someone you can consider a real friend for a whole year, properly, good friends, seeing them every now and then. You playing with them, you recording with them. If anything, he was an inspiration to me. My honest feelings. He inspired me to give this YouTube thing, a proper go. Because he did it first. Like, I'll give him full credit. He did it, and I watched a lot of his stuff, and I went through it all. And he asked for thoughts on some videos. I can't spoil, obviously. 'Cause even though he did screw us over, he is in the wrong. But it still hurts a little bit. Like I think you can hate someone without and you can know they wronged you without being fully there. You get me? Maybe I'm an idiot because I've been told a lot, but and maybe I'm a bit different. But I feel like you can genuinely feel both because on one side, me and my friends, uh, screwed over. Whatever. I've said it a billion times. You get the point. But on the other hand, he was genuinely a nice guy. I thought anyway. I thought he liked me. I thought he liked my friends, and we liked him. We were all very clear about how we felt with each other. We all genuine for the most part. And I've had many talks with this said person, alone, completely alone, and I've shared out my thoughts of him, and I've tried to be as open as I can be with him. And just to hear randomly one day, oh yeah, this guy that you've opened your heart to, you've tried to say a lot of things to, has completely just, disregarded that and has thought nothing of it. And to think they really just, instead of feeling the need to try and talk to it with you, or try and, resolve a situation that he might not be comfortable with, he is went with the immature option of just, I'm going to yell and scream my tits. I'm going to throw my boots off and air out how I air out all this horrible stuff, and I'll say all I want because I can. For what purpose? You have a better idea than me, friend. I don't know, and I think a lot of people can relate to that with relationships, some best friends. You can trust someone so much, which maybe it was a dumb idea on my part, but you can trust someone so much that when they do something of this sort, it is a shock. Like from my standpoint, me and this friend were very close. This just completely on how it went for me anyway. Me and my friend we met, we got along really well, and apparently this is where they start like halfway through the first year we knew each other. They started a doubt, and it was like, okay, I'm not gonna be friends with these guys for that long, which I found quite hurtful, as I had a lot more plans. I had other ideas. I had like covers that I wanted to do, videos I wanted to make. Because I'll be honest, he was like the content guy for me. Obviously, there's others which are probably better suited, but I thought he had a similar train of thought to me, as you know, that's what I thought. Obviously, he didn't think the same, and if he wants to talk about it, I'll always be open. That's why I haven't like negated all contact with him. As if he ever wanted to talk about it, I'm happy to talk about it. But this guy is very arrogant and possibly immature. I don't know, but this is how it's coming across. As all he has said to us is, "Oh, I maybe shouldn't have done that. I apologize," and that's about it. In not sincere form at all. And I do hope the people who are still with him uh, are wary of that, because although he's probably airing out, he's saying the bad stuff about us to them. That probably gives them a sense of security, in the sense of, if he's saying that to us, then he can't say anything bad about us. But I am more than wise enough to know he has other people he can talk stuff about, and I hope they're comfortable in the fact that he will definitely betray them in the future. As a line from his is that he'll use this as a lesson, and I find that quite annoying in a sense. As, what lesson have you learned? I think kind of a lot of people can relate to, where they're trying to go the mature route and say, I'll use this as a lesson, for the future. And it's like, you haven't shown any like sign of remorse, you haven't shown any sign of guilt. You've just swept it under the rug like it never happened. So you clearly haven't learned any lesson. So you're being very two faced. Yeah, you're saying one thing and then you're just acting the other, which maybe has issues showing emotion. Probably maybe it could be that. Like, I'm trying my best to give a fair judgment and a fair chance, because I would like the same, I suppose. But clearly he didn't give that to us, as he never discussed issues, never tried to. never even hinted that he didn't even like us. He just said all this stuff and tried to get away with it, and I was quite upset by that, I suppose. So I would say to you, audience, is if you ever have someone like that, in the sense of they may say things not great, like they can't speak good of you, but like not to other people. Sorry, in the sense of if they're talking to someone else, they don't really speak good of you, and they only just talk of the negatives. Which, unless they know you, of course, which is more fair. But if they don't even know you, or that maybe they do know you, they're just chatting shit about you. Cut them out of your life, as I don't think they're gonna be very good for you. Obviously, some scenarios it's different. I'll give you that. But if they're just outing you and saying horrible stuff about you for no reason, get the people out of your life. And even then, I think you should just not have many people in your life you can't trust. And you got to be more. You got to be very analytical with how you can trust people, as a lot of people can seem like it, and you know, do stuff kind of like this. They're just out of the blue, and it'll be a shock. But don't ever give these people a second chance. I think that's highly important, as with that whole connotation, you're giving them another chance just to hurt you, or you know, disregard your feelings as they've already done. I feel like if they've shown they can just disregard your feelings completely and do it, feel like they can do whatever they want once, then I think that's more than enough just to be all right, out of my life. You need to just get them out of there because clearly they don't care. Maybe that's a me thing. I don't know, but I feel like that should be more than enough of an excuse to get them out of your life. I think that's heavily important to think about, and also try when with the friends you do have, cherish them a lot more. Cherish them and try and stay connected with them, because you never know when someone else in your friend group could become a douchebag. I guess. Sorry, my articulation isn't really good today. I'm quite tired. It's really late, but I just wanted to have this chat, face to face, or maybe face to camera, but And if you've stayed tuned this long, I don't know why, but good to see you. I'm a good yapper, the gift of the gab, as some people say. But I do think sometimes we do need that talk about who we can really trust, and with the people we can't, we need to get out of our life, as it just isn't healthy for people. You can't keep people like that in your life, because eventually they just bring you down with them. You can't, because there is an effect where you constantly told something you can become it. Like you constantly told you're not good enough, or it's constantly just negative. Negativity is really quite a bad thing. Sometimes you need that positive reinforcement every now and then, and if you're only constantly getting negativity, then it's probably not gonna go too well for you. But that's just my take on it. I could be wrong. I could be there. This is just an authentic, just show of my feelings on the situation. But with betrayal, I do think you should never give anyone that chance to hurt you again, and cut them off. The situations where it may be a little different, I can see that. Sometimes it can genuinely be a mistake, and it's not that big of an offense that can be, it's unforgivable. Not everything's unforgivable, but there are some certain betrayals that you can't forgive, especially the conscious ones. Ones where they've consciously done it and they've went out the way to hurt you, or they've went out the way to do something but get away with it. That's heavily sneaky, and I don't think you should forgive someone like that, because that means they have thought about it. They've thought about everything, and they just think they deserve to get away with something, and that could possibly hurt you. They just want to say something terrible about you, and they just want to say it without any consequences. It's also pretty shitty. You might have been able to gather, I don't know, but yeah, that's my thoughts on the situation. I don't really know what you guys think. Maybe leave a comment if you want. I hope this gets like a view. I know I've been gone for a long time, but you know, oh well. But that's it from me, lads. Have a good one, and I'll see you in a bit.
Music.